you what's actually happening right now. The reason why you see Nikita Cloud's nostrils flaring is because Trina is back there giving her the motherfucking business. Okay?
She owns it. She has a vision to take Dolton forward and bring more resources and economic development to our time. She's a fearless woman of God, and God sends to many. So please just make some noise for this queen, Dr. Nicole Scott. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You hear Trina?
Good afternoon. I did not know that I was on the roster to say anything, but the Lord says, be ye also ready, right?
They didn't even tell her.
Being in Dolton, God chose for me to be here. And I have always wanted to serve the community in any way that I could, because I know what it feels like to not have enough food on your table. I know what it feels like to not have heat in the dead of winter. I was a single mom and I raised my son on the grace of God. And God sends us through things so that we later can turn around and use our testimony to serve, to show others what it looks like to serve. And that is what I plan to continue to do. It was a shock to me to receive the opposition that I did just wanting to serve. And so today is a good day. You know, I don't live in Dolton, but I serve in Dolton. I proudly serve the community of Dolton. And we plan to do that. And we just want to be able to work with the new administration to bring more programs and services to Dolton and the surrounding community. Free indeed market is not by chance in this community. The scripture, John 8:36 says, who the Son sets free is free indeed. And that's exactly where the name came from. Because it's our plan to continue to serve and to give people an opportunity, just because they may need a hand up, to give them an opportunity to be served with dignity and respect. And so while we have the enemy trying to attack on every side, just trust and know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Greater is he that is in us than in the world. We just got to stay focused. Press toward the mark. The reason it says press, because we know we got to fight. But we will press towards the mark. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be a part of the process. And now she got to get off my property.
Woo. And actually, I wrote this down. One thing about Dr. Scott, she's going to get you together in the name of God. She is blessed because she is a blessing to others. She's like Cheerios, baby. She's good for your heart. A few months ago, YouTuber.
Let me show you this messy bitch. We're going to go back. We're gonna watch that part again, because Dr. Scott almost got her ass whooped. And I'm just going to tell you the truth, because I was on the motherfucking phone. Okay? I was on the goddamn phone. I know good and goddamn well Dr. Scott almost got her ass whooped. You can't just be running up on folks' cars. You don't know what they got, bitch. Okay? I'll let you hear that part again.
He came to Dolton.
And now she got to get off my property.
Now, how super hood ghetto. First of all, this lady told you shut up. Let me be nice. How super hood ghetto are you that you can't even finish your speech with decorum and clap? And now she got to get off of my property. You gonna run up on Andrew Holmes too?
And now she got to get off my property.
Well, your property is currently breaking the law, ma'am. You have rendered your property over to elected officials, which means this is currently a public meeting. And by law, no one can be kept out. Just like Jedediah Brown had a right to be at the last Village Hall meeting, even though he violated the ordinances that were put in place at the very end of it and should have been arrested. This woman has a legal right to be there, and she's got a legal right under the constitutional law, under the First Amendment, to protest. That is no more your property, Dr. Scott. You turn it over to elected officials, which means it is now public property. You about to lose your 501c3? Fucking with the people, that's fucking with me. Telling you, there's some mistakes you don't need to make with us, Dr. Scott, in little old Dolton. See, you done fucked up now. See, because I was on the phone with Trina when you told her to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I was. I heard everything. I was on the phone when BD Jack, badge number 137, and Officer Lee, who didn't have on a badge, violated Trina Downs' civil rights on 7/28/2024 at about 12:45 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I was on the phone with her. I'm a witness to everything that happened. I heard you run up on her car and almost get your ass whooped. What's up, Michelle? What? Where's Kenny Williams from Father and Fathers and Blessings? I don't know about that, Choose. You got to catch me up on that Kenny Williams. I love me some Kenny Williams, though. Oh, hell yeah. Let's let Nikita Cloud continue with her messy ass.
And actually, I wrote this down. One thing about Dr. Scott, she's going to get you together in the name of God. She is blessed because she is a blessing to others. She's like Cheerios, baby. She good for your heart. A few months ago, a YouTuber came in, Tommy G. He came to Dolton to evaluate the conditions of our town. So he decided, once he saw what he saw, to host a fundraiser for Dr. Scott, and he raised nearly $40,000 within a week.
Wait, let me tell you how I know they were in the chat, because earlier in this live, there was a little piece of tissue on her wig, and I put in the chat, wig check. I'm glad she could.
Amazing. He didn't ask for anything in return, and it didn't stop. We had other YouTubers come in, support. Next, I want to take a moment to thank the media for coming out to cover this moment. I also want to extend my gratitude to the online YouTubers and bloggers.
Nikita, you got to learn how to speak. You got to learn how to organize your thoughts and ideas in a way and project them in a way where people can understand that you're changing subjects. That was what.
For live streaming this content, the support has been overwhelming. Even though we had some YouTubers that don't support us, I say thank you anyway. There's absolutely no need for disrespect. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. And while we believe in freedom of speech, we must remember freedom of speech is not always free. Sometimes freedom of speech comes with consequences for everyone.
Yep. And that's why you are in quite a few lawsuits right now, Nikita Cloud. You and your fake accounts. Let me let you continue.
Store, grab a few grapes without issue, but as soon as you grab a rotisserie chicken, here come the police. I'm kidding, but in all seriousness, peace of mind is precious. I can't afford stress, negativity, negative vibes, doubt, or deceit. So every day I ask the Lord to help me not respond to the things that disrupt my peace and question my character. I also ask my friends to not send me things that would do that. And for the love of God, don't attack those who criticize us. I get it, but no, I don't watch. I don't engage.
You a lie.
Or care about any negative comment. And neither does this team right here.
You a lie. So why were you in my comment?
If you want to help, don't send us anything that will make us lose focus. And if you think it would upset you, don't engage as well.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Because it will make you lose focus.
How many YouTubers have ever reached out to Nikita Cloud first? Tell me if you are a YouTuber where Nikita Cloud has ever been in your comments, in your live chat, or on your panel, on your show, if you reached out to her first, or if she reached out to you. If she was commenting under your videos, if she was in your live chat, if she came up on your panel, if she came up as an interview, she came and contacted you first, but she's sitting here telling you she don't be in the mess. And Anton, didn't she tell you she was going to make you famous by giving you some tea? But she don't be in the mess. Nikita, you a fucking lie. And the thing is, we all know you wish you were famous. We know that you want to be the celebrity. We know that you don't want to be the PR girl. You want to be the celebrity, but you ain't got no fucking talent. There's nothing anybody can think of to think of you about. So, like, you don't even have, like, an address or a phone number for your business. I have both. I have both. As a matter of fact, when my mama was dying, my family was trying to find me, and the only way they could find me was through my business contact information. Luckily, I own a business with a public phone number. My cousin works for the FBI and was able to find out that I own a business and reached out to me through my business contact number, and there I was taking care of my mom like I was supposed to. But Nikita, you don't even have a real business. You got a shell corporation, and you use your several Facebook accounts to torment Black women all day using Hispanic women's faces. Real people with real businesses in other parts of the country. You want to be Martinez so bad. You want to be a Bella so bad. We see you. And you sit here and say you don't be in the mess and you don't watch, but you, Anton Daniels didn't reach out to you. You were in his live chat. I was there when you were there, nigga. You asked him for the link. You said drop the link in his live chat, and he brought you up and talked to you. Same with Real Late Night Crew. You were in my comments. You were in my comments. I've never reached out to you. You were in my comments spilling extra tea. So don't sit here and act like you don't want to be famous, bitch. We see you and that bad wig.
And that's the only thing you can control, because you can't control people. You have the right to, they have the right within their reason to create content, and you have the right to engage it or not. But there's too much good happening right now to be mad about anything. We focused on budgets, infrastructure, water bills, and taxes and resources.
Why do you talk like that?
That being said, make sure you're registered to vote today. There are many ways you can do this. You can register for your phone, or you can ask one of us to help you. The simple truth is, if you don't vote, you can't complain. The last mayoral election was decided by a gap of 121 votes. Something to think about. 121 votes. So we need to ensure there's no room for error. There's no room for negativity. There's no room for anything else than to stay focused on getting these people in that seat. And I believe everybody here, except maybe one, is not on board, but we got this. Now, the moment we have come for.
Hold on. Can you hear me? All right. If you guys are able to hear Trina Downs, okay, please put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're able to hear her, okay? I just got to break in with some breaking news, y'all. I got to break in with some breaking news. If you could, Trina, give me a quick testing. Bitch. Hold on. Let me get some feedback before you spill the tea. Okay. All right, Trina. Why don't you tell these? Let me set up what you about to say. So while Trina was there, we made up a little song. What was it? It was like rain on these hoes. Something. I was doing a little rain dance that it would rain, and these motherfuckers. Tell them what happened, Trina. It sure did. And did they get to stay, or did they have to go?
They put me out. Yeah, you called the police and put me out, but God put your ass out.
That's right.
You called the police, but God put your ass out.
Right.
Go for it to break.
Police
To break. Police out, put your ass out. The cameras out, and everything else out. You'll get executed and washed away.
Oh.
Fucking stand there.
Hold on, let me bring it down. So if y'all couldn't hear Trina, if y'all couldn't hear Trina, what she was saying was, I just told you guys that I violated her so while she was there. Her and I did a little rain dance for a quick second before she left, and she continued to pray. And it has rained, and the niggas in their fried chicken had to hurry up and get the fuck out. They had to hurry up and leave because that rain we prayed for came. See, what you don't do is fuck with spiritual people who work and fight for their peace, because then we'll work and fight for it again. Trina, let me get back to my show. I'm going to call you back. See, y'all, I'm telling you, what you don't do, listen, Nikita, because I know y'all are watching. Listen, Jason with them wild ass hips. Listen, Tammy and Brittany and Kiana and Ed. First of all, do me a favor, y'all. Go ahead and hit the like button. If you are here with me, please put a heart and a 100, a red heart and a 100 in the chat. Let me know that you are here with me. I only got a couple ways to shake the bushes, and that's one of them. So if you can hear me and see me okay, if you like what you hear and you see, and if you are here with me, go ahead and hit that 100 and that heart. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Choose Compassion. Yes, it did rain, honey. See, what you got to stop doing is fucking with spiritual people and people who fight for peace. Because we going to get our motherfucking peace. And it's 111 likes right now. Shout out to all 111 people who liked it. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit the like button. And my sprinklers just came on, bitch. Oh, no. That's the beetle. That's a cricket cricketing. Come on, somebody. Danny, come on to the hit the live button. Come on to the top with us. Hit the live button, Danny. Somebody put in the chat and tell Danny Omega to hit the live button so he can catch up with us. He's still back there with Trina. Is it raining there now? I'm telling you, where two or more are gathered, there I will be in the midst of them. And I don't lie, honey. That's why I said, Jedediah, if you pray to God for me to die, please know that a house divided will never stand. And we don't die. We multiply, bitch. Hold on. Y'all gonna leave Danny back there talking to himself? Y'all ain't gonna help Danny? Y'all not gonna tell Danny to hit the live button? Okay, I will. Right, Shell. A house divided is not going to stand. And see, I get up early. I woke up early to do this show today. I went to bed early. I woke up early. I did everything I needed to do to make sure I was in the right mental, spiritual, and emotional place. Honey. Making sure everything was the way it needed to be. Honey. A house divided will never stand. So the next time you ask God to commit suicide, the next time you ask God to kill me, then you need to know who the fuck you talking to. Thank you, Kisma. Thank you. All right. I'm going to give you guys a break from this bullshit. Here we go.
I want to take a moment again to thank my trustees for this opportunity to host this afternoon. This is a moment I don't take lightly.
My trustees. Why did she say my? First of all, she don't live in Dolton. She doesn't vote for anybody who's up there. So why did she say my trustees? Why didn't she just say my client? Because they're not your trustees.
Lightly. We did not start on the same time, same side of the playing field, but the respect has always been there.
No, it hasn't, Nikita. We're not going to talk about the fact that you taught Tiffany how to mute the trustees. We're not going to talk about the fact that you ate on the taxpayers' dime day after day, fat after fat, calorie after calorie, cholesterol after cholesterol, hardened artery after hardened artery. You ate on the taxpayers' dime. You disrespected the trustees. Wasn't that Ed Steve that was like, stop unmuting me, yo? Stop unmuting me. That was you in the background who told Tiffany she accidentally muted all the trustees. You only intended for her to... Nikita, come on now. It's amazing to me. And that's what Trina's talking about when she's talking about political carpetbaggers. How these bitches go from one person to another. So this time, a few years ago, you were completely disrespecting the trustees, keeping them from speaking, muting them, making sure that Tiffany knew to advertise something as a town hall. And then when the people got there, it was really just a speech. And instead of them being able to give a citizen's address, you stood at the back of the room with a mic and a camera and told them to ask their questions into the camera when Tiffany Hilliard left. Oh, you think we don't know that? Nikita, you just want to check.
There were things I've always saw and admired in each and every one of them. And I love you guys for real. You are truly good people. They are good people. Their hearts are pure. And I am excited for each of them. So what we're gonna do is have our first candidate come up, Brittany Norwood.
Ooh, let's see, I'm already making some mac and cheese, y'all. She said everybody's invited. Man, that's what we used to do when I lived in China. Man, Black people, we were so tight in China. We would just put out a notice. Such and such is making fufu and okra stew. Everybody's invited.
Hey guys, I see that you all are one step ahead of me. Happy Sunday!
Now, the reason why Brittany is yelling right now, because you know she's not a yeller. Jason, she's not a screamer, is she? No. The reason why Brittany is yelling right now is because because Trina Downs is on 10. She giving it to him, bitch. She giving it to him. She's giving it to them. Do you hear me? So she got to try to out-talk her just like she did at that one meeting.
So at first, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. You all do not know how much this means to us, right? You know, I believe that a family...
Because this is about them. You don't know how much this means to us for you to be here. And at the end, she thanked her family for sharing her with the people like she's Beyonce. Bitch.
That prays together, stay together. You all know. See, this is why this is our community, right? Team Dolton. So to my team, right? I love you all, to the Dolton residents who showed up. You all know how important this is to us, and you know what they say. It takes a village. About 25 years ago, when my parents moved me to this town, I never would have dreamed of making a difference in the place I call home. While attending Thornridge High School, I started my public service in a sorority called Alpha Pi. A few years later, I was in a traumatic incident in my condo complex. And from there, I met people that encouraged me to be more involved in my town while working on my degree. As a trustee, I have found myself being heavily involved with the seniors and the youth. The seniors, because they are the history of where our foundation lies, and the youth being the future of our community. My goal is to ensure that residents can continue to call Dolton home. Moving forward, I will continue to use my real estate expertise to get vacant houses filled, to help lower taxes, and to restore our neighborhood. There's an old adage that states, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with a team. Each person on this ticket has the expertise and the characteristics to get this job done. So to my team, thank you to my team, right? I love you all. I look forward to finishing what we started years ago. My sisters and brothers, right? I'm the annoying little sister, but they love me. They love me. So guys, to the residents, you all know that we are better together. Team Dolton, let's do this 2025. Thank you.
Excuse me. Let me give my little piece on Brittany. Now, Brittany, you said that you focus on the youth and the seniors, and obviously no one in between matters to you. Thank you for letting us know. Because my audience is people between 35 and 64. But you focus on everybody else. Okay, now, if you focus on the youth, how come they're coming out of school not knowing how to read or write? If you focus on the youth, Brittany, then I need to understand why you have not had one seminar yet to teach the kids about their SATs, their ACTs, or their FAFSA. I also need to know, when it comes to the seniors, why you're not having any seminars about Alzheimer's or strokes or diabetes or political education. You care about the wrong shit. You have sock hops and skating parties for the youth, and then you want to sell life insurance to the elderly instead of teaching them about the fact that they're part of a republic instead of a democracy. 2 mics. Nobody gives a fuck about Dolton. Regina Waldrop isn't even there. Dane Placco isn't there. Nate Rogers isn't there. You know why? Because they're not getting paid to be. At this point, that would be PR.
Brittany is just, when I say she's a breath of fresh air, she's so positive. And I mean, she's just always there. She's available. She's always available to help. Next we have the I'm gonna call her the researching trustee, the queen of receipts, who will let you have it in Jesus' name, Trustee Belcher.
Ew, Nikita, you gotta take a look at
the queen of receipts, who will let you have it in Jesus' name, Trustee Belcher.
That's you, Nikita.
Who will let you have it in Jesus' name, Trustee Belcher.
That's you, Nikita. We gonna look at you for a second. Giving up.
The queen of receipts. Who will let you have it in Jesus' name, Trustee Belcher.
I went from the bad part. I cannot with y'all. Come on, Kiana.
Good afternoon, residents, family, and friends. Thank you all for coming out and showing your support. I would first like to thank my family that's here, because during the last 3 years, it's been very challenging, and they've been able to share me with the community, and I'm happy for that. So please give my family a round of applause for coming out.
It's like 12 people there.
This is the start of a step in a positive way for Dolton. Over the last 3 years, you've seen me fight for the residents and what's right in the eyes of the law. I'm asking for you to continue to show up and stand together. Also, I didn't even want to address it, but when we have people that come and heckle, you also know that they're coming to support. Because if you took your time out the day to come act a fool, you rocking with us 2025. Thank you. So,
well, you know Belcher, that one of your people. Listen, Trina Downs has a legal right to protest. She wasn't heckling, she was protesting. That is her legal right. And if it didn't bother you, and if it didn't trigger you, and if you didn't expect it, and if you already set up, Douglas, Danny, both of y'all, I cannot. Ew. Kiana, I just need you to start wearing your size. You're not an 18, honey. You're a good 24. 26. You might be like a 24 at the top and a 26 at the bottom. But those tailored suits don't work with you because you got too much gut, honey. There's some things we just don't do. I have a belly too, honey. You can't have all this ass and no belly, but you're not going to see me out here like that. At least I'm smart enough to wear dark clothes. Oh my God. And you can't even keep a straight face while you try to read somebody. What you need to learn how to do is keep yourself together and ignore that bullshit. And just keep it moving. There was nothing you even needed to say. Somebody said, quiet chins. Jennifer, stop. This one of them motherfuckers that be in my comments talking about, y'all leave Tommy alone. Kiana, is that your people right there with all the chins? Is that your people right there with all the chins? Okay, she about to have another court. And now look, y'all, it rained. Now look, y'all, it done goddamn rained. Y'all out here fucking with people. Y'all out here fucking with people. Kiana, get a tailor, bitch.
Let me say this. We've been locked out. We've been lied to. We've been stolen from as a community by the current mayor and administration. And this must stop. We know Dolton can be better. Look around. We're in downtown Dolton. and nearly 75% of the businesses are closed. This is not what we want for our community. This is not the look that we want. We need growing businesses.
Well, Kiana Dolton, weren't you supposed to have the connections to help DeAndre open all those businesses? But you can't even get along with the mayor who's responsible for him getting the permits. You don't even have enough guanxi with the mayor of the town to be able to help the guy who hired you as his CFO to get in. You're a horrible networker. It's obvious.
Public safety, and we need your help. This election is not going to be an easy one, because most of you know the challenges that we're up against. But as a team, we always learn that after working together, we can conquer a lot. Dolton, this is our test. This will be the testimony of showing strong, having unwaveringly faith, and understanding the assignment that we are public servants and not self-servants. Today, I ask you to continue this fight with us. I'm asking Dolton residents, keep believing in me. Allow me another 4 years, because it's time to clean house 2025.
What have you done in the 4 years you were here? What have you done? What have you accomplished? What's your plan for the next 4 years?
You heard a clean house 2025. Can we get one for the haters on the count of 3? Can we say clean house 2025? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. So next, we have
people of Dolton. She doesn't see you as Mayberry. She doesn't see you as a quaint little town. She sees y'all as a ghetto. You can hear and you can tell by the way she's talking to you. If you can't tell by the way she's talking to you, then you don't realize how she's talking to you. Choose compassion. You ask smart questions. How dare you? How dare you be so smart? How dare you be such a critical thinker? Toastmasters, forensics, debate, something. I'm trying to figure out what high schools these women went to. That they didn't take any of these courses in high school, because I did. She thinks Dolton is stupid. She said haters at a political event. Haters at a political event. This isn't a street. This is not a rap concert. This is not a family reunion. This is not some sort of a rally. This is a campaign event. They are wearing their best Kojic outfits. $46 million in a deficit, not debt, deficit. You know the difference, Douglas? I'll tell you real quick. In a deficit, money's already been spent. In a debt, money is owed. $46 million worth of money they have spent, overspent. This motherfucking shit. This motherfucking shit. This is like the ghettoest, hoodest. I didn't expect it to be this. I honestly, I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. I honestly did not expect it to be this ghetto. Like, first of all, I didn't think that they would have Nikita Cloud hosting it. She's like the ghettoest of all ghetto broads. Like, ghetto. She's not tactful. When she thinks she sounds classy, she sounds very Orange County, which is not cute. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck who gets mad at it. She thinks she sound like Bel Air, but she sound like Orange, like a fucking Lancaster, California bitch. Hell yeah, I said it, bitch. Oh Lord.
But we have a trust. We're gonna call him our trustee that's spinning the block. This guy, you know, he ran a good race. He didn't come out on top, but he did not leave his community. He did not leave his community. So what we want to do is welcome this king back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
But he's not. First of all, clear your throat, okay? The way she says all of you guys' names, I know none of y'all are going to re-record that and put it in the drop for somebody to replay it later. I know, because she sounds a mess. Every Kiana Belcher, she sounds a mess. Clear your throat, Nikita. Smoke some weed or something. I just wish you had more talent. There's a man who I talked to recently who loves women and has a very high respect for women, and all he could say about you was that you have a pretty face. And that was the conclusion. You got a pretty face. I wish you had more talent. I wish you had. And no, he is not a trustee. That's why I paused it. Thank you guys for keeping me on point. Nope, he is not a trustee. Legally, you cannot call that man a trustee today. He is impersonating an elected official at this point. This whole event is fraud. Trying to sound educated, Shell, but she lied on her resume, her words, not mine, about every single job she's had. So instead of being developed by the corporations like I was, having to go through the trenches and earn her way up and learn and make mistakes and fail and sometimes even get fired, she stole every single bit of glory she had. So that's why she comes to you like that, and I come to you like this. I didn't tell you something, and I'm so sorry. Or maybe I did. Maybe I am that hot. I feel like I forgot to say, welcome back to The Breakdown. I am DELACREMEDELA, your privileged host, and this is another episode of The Breakdown Show. I feel like I forgot to say that, but I think now that I didn't forget. What I did forget to do today was order some laundry service. Y'all know I don't do my own laundry, right? I use this service called Hamper. Every once in a while, I throw the discount code up in the community chat. Next time you see it, grab it. I forgot to put my laundry out for them to come pick up my laundry so they could do it. I'll have to make sure I get that together. Thank you, Douglas. 720 ILCS 517-2 from Chapter 8, Paragraph 17-2, Section 17-2. False personation solicitation. We on your motherfucking ass. It's a felony, Ed Steve. See, what you gotta stop doing is playing Dolton games with YouTubers because we're not Facebook. See, you gotta understand, Facebookers live on Facebook. They don't go nowhere else. They don't go to Instagram. They don't go to Snapchat. They don't go to YouTube. Facebook has made it now where you can watch Facebook all day and never leave Facebook. But those of us on YouTube, we use multiple resources, not only to watch our shows, but to make our shows go. Okay? Oh, you know what? We did do all the house rules. This is not a judgment zone. Stay on topic. This is not for kids. Home's been a bad boy. Oh, stay on topic, Riku, just like I just said. Stay on topic. You came in hot before and I let you get away with it, but please stay on topic. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate you. Oh, Lord, let's get back to the bullshit.
I really appreciate that love.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Hold on. Man, let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No weapon formed against me. Yeah.
This is your next trustee?
Stuff together.
This what y'all trying to do?
I really appreciate that love. Oh, man. Let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit.
Full with the spirit. You full of shit, nigga. Is what you are.
Right? No weapon formed against me.
That wasn't on one thing.
My name is Edward Steve.
I'm gonna let y'all enjoy that.
And you know, I want to thank the residents for coming. I want to thank Dr. Scott, who this building would have been farther along if this administration wouldn't have stopped it. But we want to fight
got permission from Stephen Hawking. I did. I had a conversation with him, and I was like, "Sir, I cannot do this without you. I know you probably can eat my pussy a whole lot better than Ed Steve. I get it, but I really, really, really need you to let me go ahead and just make the comparison." I believe. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Omega. I believe that Stephen Hawking is light years ahead of Ed Steve as it pertains to intelligentsia. I believe that he is a genius who is not to be mistaken. Thank you, Riku. I don't believe he's messy. I don't believe that for shit. Stephen Hawking is an amazing soul. Rest in power. Continue to do your work. Continue to enlighten us and expand our brain. But I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Damn, Ed Steve no, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about Ed Steve having a wife is that he has such a horrible reputation in Dolton for trying to fuck everybody. But I told you the Nation of Islam men were some hoes. I've been said that. I know, Trina. I know you don't like me saying that shit, but it's been my experience. Don't talk to that boy like that. Thank you, Jude. Evilly. That's what you ain't right. Wait a minute, and because the reason why we going back and watching this shit again is because we could break this shit down. We watched a meeting yesterday from March. Nothing has happened since then. They haven't got access to the building. They still haven't got the credit card receipts. Yeah, they've been added to the bank accounts now, but you won't tell the people how much is in there. The bank accounts are frozen, and now most likely y'all are included in some subpoenas too. Some subpoenas. Ed Steve, you don't have to campaign for them. Why don't you campaign for you? What are you going to do as the next trustee? What are your platforms as the next trustee? What are your goals as the next trustee? What are your intentions? What are your plans? Huh? You don't have to, you know what? For too long, Ed Steve, you have been a bootlicker. You did it for Riley. That's your problem. The problem. Nigga, that's you. Now, if he has been brought up in politics by Riley Roger, who helped run the village down, how could he possibly be part of the solution? Y'all know that. I ain't talking to somebody who don't know that. Hey, baby. Hello, I just came some snack. I got some food on the way for you. You got food every morning, but I got some more food on the way. He's a bad guy, baby. Oh, there's no sound? Hold on. No, nigga. Now, let me ask you guys a question. What is Ed C's platform as a trustee? What are his goals? What is his plan? These are fair questions, right? Okay. I mean, could you be more ghetto? Could you be more disrespectful to the intellectuals in the room? To the seniors? To the people who are there to do serious business today to learn about a candidate? Could you be more tone deaf? I don't see nobody raising their hand. Did you? Maybe I missed it. I don't see nobody raising their hand. Do y'all see anybody raising their hand? No? Okay. Well, maybe that's why Brittany Norwood had to have a birthday party slash campaign fundraiser, because she really don't have no support in the community. So she got to pay for her own campaign. And Brittany Norwood, as I said before, I'll say it again, that means don't nobody give a fuck about you. Oh. Is there still no sound, y'all? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, first of all, let me start from one layer and work my way to another. If you can hear me, give me a 1 in the chat. Let's take a quick stop. So you can hear me, okay, but you can't hear the video, am I correct? I got you. How about
The
now?
abuse that they go through on an everyday for $25,000 a year.
Okay, we're not gonna tell lies.
This is not.
How about now? Can you hear? If you can hear her now, put bubble guts in the chat. If you can hear her, put bubble guts in the chat. Or the bubble emoji. Hold on 1 second, y'all. She's sitting here lying to my they only make $25,000 a year. They actually make 43. Why is she lying? Give me 1 second, y'all. If you can see this nigga, put the nickname that hurt him the most in the chat. I'ma feed my baby. Give me 1 second. Here, baby. Oh, she said after my. Okay, put it in the refrigerator again. Did you taste anything? Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 It's yummy. Oh, I got you some lemonade too. This is a good. Got you, Riku. Okay. Whew. Man. Oh, this ugly motherfucker. He got a face only a mother could love, man. He better be able to eat some coochie. I see why he muslim. I mean, you know who's gonna be on Tiffany ticket? Demarcus, Keith Price, Stan Brown, Andrew Holmes. Who else? Her mammy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. That little ugly motherfucker. Ooh. Ooh, he ugly.
Or can we get one for the haters on the count of 3? Can we say Clean House 2025? 1, 2, 3.
Reform Dolton 2025.
Let's go. So next,
right.
we have a trust. Well, we have a trust. We're going to call him our trustee that's spinning the block. This guy, you know, he ran a good race. He didn't come out on top, but he did not lead this.
But Dolton, it don't seem weird to you that she keeps using like hood vernacular at a political rally. It's a professional, you know, engagement. Like, it don't seem weird to you that she's using hood language. Okay.
Community.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you one thing. She couldn't come to my house talking like that.
He did not lead this community. So what we want to do is welcome this king back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
You know she made a mistake when she said it. Yes, you do.
I really appreciate that love. Oh, man. Let me get this.
Did she belch?
I'm kind of full this
No, she didn't. Wait a minute.
No.
We're not gonna give you a chance.
Welcome this king back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
Oh, that's what happened. Hold on.
King back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
She was trying to decide whether or not to say former or trustee, and she fucked up and decided to go ahead and say trustee. She went balls to the wall for a minute. You could see it in her face. Wait.
I really appreciate that love.
If this is your first time seeing this SD speech, if this is shoes, shut up. Don't spill things, shoes. If this is your first time hearing and seeing this SD speech, please please put like a heart in the chat or something. Let me know if this is your first time seeing this speech. I'm going to play it while you give me some feedback. I hope you're not drinking nothing. I hope you're not eating nothing like this good-ass caprese salad I'm about to kill. And these frozen mini eclairs I'm about to destroy. And this lemonade.
Oh, man. Let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No weapon formed against me. Yeah. My name is Edward Steve. And you know, I want to weapon formed against me. Yeah. Oh, weapon.
Oh my God, I wish this was Shay instead of me. I know
I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No weapon formed against me. Yeah. My name is.
Oh my God. That was over before it even started. There's something you just. I need Shay to take this and work his magic. Because I can't do it right here. I gotta put this together on my own. I gotta take this off of here and do something with it. I know Shay got the studio and the StreamYard all in the same place. So I know I nominate Deshae Hall, President and CEO of Real Late Night Crew LLC, to take this torch. I don't think I'll ever be able to sing this song correctly again. Let me give it to him like it should be given. I have to do this for Mary J. Blige often. So let me do it for him too. Hold on. I'll be having to give Mary J. Blige her key all the fucking time. Okay, so here's how it should go, Ed Steve. No weapon formed against me. That's it. No weapon. You said no. You said no weapon. I can't even do it like you did it. Hold on, we go listen to that again. See, because when we learn people's runs like Daryl Coley, Beyonce, Yolanda Adams, there are some singers out there with some amazing runs. All the Clark sisters. We slow down when they're singing so we can hear the run note by note so that we can, learn it. So we gonna learn from Ed. All of his shots are bad. Every last one of Ed Steve's still shots are horrible. Hold on.
Oh, man. Let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No weapon formed against me. Yeah.
No weapon
My name
formed
is Edward
against
Steve.
me. Let's try again, Ed. Come on. Let's practice. Ed. No. Here's your first note. Damn, I need to go over back there. Hold on.
Excuse.
Let's find Ed Steve to be ass energy.
So
Yeah, that's how I started. They started so late that the second speaker is this far into the video. That's crazy. But we're going to work with Ed Steve for a moment. We're going to give him a quick little lesson. I'm patient. Not only can I teach English, but I can sing too. And I don't mind. I really do believe that we can get this. Do you guys believe that we can get Ed Steve singing properly today? I mean, because he's not ever going to be a trustee in the village of Dolton or anywhere else for that matter. Choose compassion. Wait a minute, not the Matlack hour. Yes, they started so late. They started at like 2 o'clock. You know them seniors be in their house by 4. And then it rained. We gonna watch this shit.
Taking our.
Where is he?
He's in.
We did listen to
Dedicated to a car.
Here we go. Jed, where you at? You not there, Jedediah Brown?
Let me say this.
Wait a minute, y'all. We don't talk about Dolton. No. We don't talk about Dolton. You had to get a different song, huh? It's a whole lot of YouTubers that don't talk about Dolton no more. I be seeing y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about Dolton no more, huh? This shit is embarrassing. Oh, shit. Don't you wish you would have told the truth? And then by now you wouldn't be out here looking crazy. Hold on. Let me get this video to start. We don't talk about Dolton, no.
Community. So what we want to do is welcome this king back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
Whoa. It seem awkward to anybody else.
Welcome this king back. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Trustee SD.
I need that to be on somebody's soundboard. That was horrible.
I really appreciate that love.
I got you, Ed.
Oh, man. Let me get this stuff together.
Right. I got you, Ed. So we're going to take our time for a second, y'all. If y'all don't mind, I just want to take my time with him for just a second. And I just want to work on this. We're not going to stay here long. I just want to work on this. I want to give him what I got because I got it. Right? Here's your starting note, Ed. No weapon. Let's see what you do.
I'm kind of full of the spirit, right?
No
weapon.
No.
Against me. Kind of full of the spirit, right?
This time you're going to get it.
No weapon formed against me.
We know he's stupid. Hold on.
I'm kind of full of the spirit, right? No weapon formed.
I'm sorry, I'm goofy, y'all.
Against me.
It's this face right here. That nigga know he don't have business in nobody's office. He knows good and goddamn well. Look at his face, y'all. He knows he ain't got no place to be in nobody's trustee. He didn't even come up here and give a speech. He didn't even. And you know them niggas was drunk. What's crazy to me, look at his face. We're going to take it. I mean, this is serious. That man knows he don't have no business being nobody's trustee. Look. Look. He know good and goddamn well he don't belong on. See, the thing is, they have to let him run. And I'm going to tell you why. He's kissed a lot of ass in the time since he lost his seat as trustee. He has been faithful and committed to Jason House in particular. He has kissed a lot. He put all the trustees, he created a whole YouTube page for him and promoted it. He spread the word of Dolton on YouTube. Nobody would even know about what was going on in Dolton if it wasn't for Ed Steve and the videos that he put on YouTube about Dolton. The trustees owe him a lot. He did a video and an interview on each and every one of them as individuals to highlight all their lives so we could break them down. They owe him a lot. So they had to allow him to run because he kissed their ass for like, what, 2 years? Has it been that long? And he knows, look at his face. This nigga know he shouldn't be in politics. He said when he became a trustee, he knew nothing about politics. He said it. When he became a trustee, he knew absolutely nothing about politics. Hold on. Hello? Let me tell you something. Politics is dirty. You can't trust nobody. And that's all I'm going to say about that. This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. Look at his face. He knows. Now, this could be a really, really, really funny moment, right? Where we talk about how bad Ed Steve looks and that he looks like his mouth stinks. If we talk about, this horrible suit he got on and all of this stuff that's going on, this could be a really funny moment. But the truth of the matter is, y'all, we looking at a man who know he ain't got no business being reelected. Look at him. He's laughing like, I don't really have anything else to give y'all. Look at his face. Are they booing him? Sorry, I did it again. Hold on, sorry.
Man. Let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No,
He's at a campaign event. Why is he in his feelings? Why is he feeling emotional? Because this is a popularity contest. These people are excited and happy to be loved. That's all Brittany talked about. That's all Kiana talked about. That's all Ed Steve talked about. That's all Tammy Brown has talked about. These people are excited for somebody to love them and cheer for them. They're excited to be loved. They ain't planning on giving y'all nothing, Dolton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Edward Steve. And I want to thank the residents for coming. I want to thank Dr. Scott, who this building would have been farther along if this administration wouldn't have stopped it. But we want to fight to get this back open, moving forward what it is right now. But we love the food pantry, the stuff that she does now, despite the struggles that they sent her through. I'd like to thank my colleagues for
Shay, you
accepting
gotta
me.
get this one.
I'd like to thank my brothers on the video and the production crew. These are all my brothers. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. And then first and foremost, always my wife and my 2 children, and my oldest one is not here. They're right here. That's my daughter, Colleen, and my firstborn son, Colleen. Turn around, son, turn around.
Well, we do have to ask a question, Ed Steve. How come your oldest child isn't there to support you on such a big day when you're announcing that you're running for trustee again? How come your oldest child is not there? Is that your oldest child's choice? I find in the Nation of Islam that men have horrible relationships with their oldest son. I don't know what your oldest child is. I'm just speaking from my empirical knowledge.
I want to talk about the word commitment.
Right.
The word commitment means the state of quality being dedicated to a cause. Even though I didn't win my re-election, I stayed because it wasn't about no position. It wasn't about the money. I seen what's going on with our tax dollars. And I seen the truth has to be put out there because this administration doesn't mind lying and misleading people evilly, and it's real dangerous. So I stayed committed.
Riley Rogers.
Stayed committed. I wasn't elected, but I'm running again. I'm running again, and I need your support. I have a special set of...
This group of people meets with Riley Rogers on a regular basis. How come he wasn't there to support them?
Skills that I use. If y'all look at my video production and my videos on the Dolton trustee page, you see the information I put out here. This team has proven good government. If you look at the board meetings that Jason House chairs when he's mayor pro tem, how smoothly do they run? How professional do they run? That's the type of government that we need. You can't be from Dolton.
Did I just hear him say his contribution to the village of Dolton is the videos he put on the Dolton Trustees channel? But that's not the job of a trustee.
You're almost embarrassed to tell somebody from Dolton. If you say I'm from Dolton, we go to the IML and they will see your Dolton on the name tag and they say, oh God, I'm gonna just pray for y'all. I'm gonna keep praying for y'all.
Long titties out there.
And we've been the poster child, because this is a black town, 80, 90% black. We've been the poster child for black ignorance.
Thank you for being here.
Black arrogance, black dysfunction. Now we want to be the poster child for black love, black excellence, black unity, and most important, black self-accountability. Because if we can't hold ourselves accountable, then what can we do? We got ourselves in this situation, but now it's time on us to get ourselves out. So I want to say this.
That's true.
This team is informed. It's a real team. We work together. This is not a team that was formed. We don't always agree, and we go back and forth. But Jason, as his leadership style, he gives everybody an opportunity to give the input, their ideas, and their...
He said this is not a team that was formed, but actually it was, because every single last one of them were brought into politics by Roger Riley. Every single last one of them. Every last one of them. Yes, the team was formed by Roger Riley, and it's still run by Roger Riley. And Jason is not a good leader. Did you see that last meeting?
Opinion, and we come with the best idea. That's the type of government we need. So in closing, you got to get out and vote. You got to talk to your neighbors. You got to talk to people at the stores. That's how we change this reality that we're in. We got ourselves in, but it's on us to get ourselves out. So in the famous words of the greatest philosopher of this time, Jay-Z, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Edward Steve, Clean House 2025.
You know, there's so many things Jay-Z has said that have been so much more impactful than that. And I love Jay-Z. He said a whole lot, that could possibly have been used there. And that's what you chose to say. And the way the man is looking in the bottom right corner of this is exactly how I feel. Like this corny nigga. He said, I said, jealousy, I said, got the whole industry mad at me, I said. And you chose this? And Steve, you a fucking cornball, and I'm done too. And Steve, there will be no more. No, it's obvious that the community doesn't give a fuck. You didn't see how this couple looked at each other? Mm-hmm. Look at the lady who has the Asian phenotype and the man with the white hat. And kind of get a glimpse of how they look at each other. Oh, that was my mistake. They didn't look at each other.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Woo!